7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a tutorial on this look right here, more specifically the look that's on my eyes. I found this look, actually no, somebody sent it to me. This look right here, and I wanted to duplicate it, and I think it actually turned out really good. The shimmer isn't as shimmery as it appears in the picture, and the blue is a little too dark because I used a little bit too dark of a shade first, but it's pretty close and I'm really super proud of it. So if you want to see how I created this look, then make sure you keep watching. Okay, so here again is the picture for reference. I just think it's so pretty and I'm super excited to get this look started. So first we are going into the Kathleen Lights and Colourpop Dream Street collab into that shade that I pointed to, and I'm using this as my transition shade and just buffing that into the crease until I get the desired color that I'm looking for, and it just takes some time to build this up to make it more intense. If you don't want it intense, then, just don't apply it as much as I just did. But I think that it was necessary for this look, and then I switched brushes just so I could concentrate that a little bit more into the crease other than the big fluffy brush that I was using first. So then next, we're going to go into that shade right there that I didn't point to. I don't know why. And I am really concentrating that into the crease as well to add that deeper crease shade that this look was looking for. Calling for. Then I went into the Jaclyn Hill palette and I used this shade right here, and that was the dark crease shade and also the crease shade that I used to darken the outer corner of the lid as well. And I didn't mention it, but the second color I put on my eyelids was also put on the corner of the eyelid too. And I am just buffing that into the crease so it can be nice and defined, and just making sure that everything is all blended together, and that's how everything's looking so far. So now I'm going back into that second shade that we used and putting that back into the crease just so it has a little bit more definition, and I felt like we lost it just a little bit, and we're using that to blend in the dark burgundy color too. So it's like a nice little twofer. Then I'm going to go into that first initial transition shade, and I'm just buffing that all along the edges to make sure that everything is nice and smooth and there are no harsh lines. So now I'm going into the Colourpop Golden State of Mind, and these are kind of like glitter shadows in my opinion. So glitter glue probably was a good idea, but I didn't have any, so I just wet my brush and I put that on, and I'm gonna apologize for how weird this is, but I didn't really think about how I was out of frame, and so there's little bits and pieces. So then I went into that shade that the arrow was pointing to just to kind of darken it a little bit because I didn't feel like it was dark enough, and then I took that burgundy shade, that Lash shade that we used, and put that on the edges so there were no harsh lines. I also forgot to mention that I did a cut crease. I just didn't show that because I had to be real close to the mirror for that. So now I'm just putting on my Maybelline Fit Me Foundation, and I don't know what shade this is. Probably light. It'll be down below. And I'm just using my Morphe Last 6 brush to blend her out. And it was acting a little weird. I think it might be expiring because it's a little cakey. So now I'm putting on my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm just brightening the face with that as well. and just blending that nice and carefully so it doesn't get, you know, anywhere in the shadow that I spent a long time making happen. Man, I was really blending that nose, huh? Now I am using my IBY contour and highlight palette just to carve out the cheeks a little bit, because the bronzer that I'm going to be using is has a sheen to it, so I wanted a good base there. So now I'm using the Pure Brighten and Bronze palette. I know that I said I wasn't going to use it, but I really wanted to after I saw Kathleen Lights use it in her video. It looks really pretty on her skin. So I'm using that bronzer that's in this palette, and I'm going to be using the highlighter a little bit later. And I actually like this bronzer when I don't put too much on, which I did on that side that you see now. And the highlight, I don't really know. Also, this is my Tarte, is it the Feisty? I think it's the Feisty blush. But I don't really know how I feel about the highlight. It looks really good on camera, but in person, it's not as pow as I was wanting. But maybe I should try wetting it. So now to finish up the eyes, I'm going in with that shade from the Kathleen Lights palette and this shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette. And I mixed those two together, and I was hoping that it would be as bright as it was in my inspiration picture, but it was not. So the eye you see me doing right now, I had to go back in and just kind of concentrate that blue just a little bit more. I should have just used the blue from the Jaclyn Hill palette, but I didn't. And then that shade I'm just using to highlight my brow bone and my inner corner. Then I'm using some mascara. Girl, I tried to put on some falsies, but they were just not cooperating. And I seriously tried for probably 20 minutes to get them to work. I was not happy about it. So then I'm using my Girlactik liquid lipstick in this shade Demure. And then I used some e.l.f. lip gloss, and it was just the clear lip gloss that they have. And you don't see that because it was all out of frame. But that is everything for this video. I hope that you liked it. Please subscribe if you haven't already and hit that little notification bell. Enter my huge giveaway that's going on right now. It is in the cards above. Bye guys!